everybody, welcome back to One Way Rusty Gears. Oh, this is trippy. Season 4, episode 36 with me, Sid. And I originally said that I thought this episode, I'm really not doing this first person thing very good, am I? Would be the Resident Archive raid, and I was wrong. Because that will probably be the next episode. So let's head in here. So first things first, I've changed the doors. These are solid doors as opposed to those sleek doors, and this forms a room now, which means it's warm, or at least slightly warmer than the outside. And we can put a fireplace of some description in here as well, which means that I can do something on this wall and knock out a small fireplace up there. Does it really, or even actually put it in the middle? I could do it in the middle of the room if I wanted, except that I'm going to be doing this today. So QP, bless his little cotton socks, created fairly certain you could do with those ones. Maybe not. Maybe I have to do it with these ones then. No? Okay, how do I make a decorative bed? Hang on. Decorative bed, wooden bed, and a chisel. Wooden bed. Vanilla variants. Okay, yeah, thank you. Vanilla variants keeps on giving us these little conflicts. So I need to make myself 2 beds out of oak. And that will give me what we need. Incidentally, while we're down here, I changed the doors out. We're going to theme the doors throughout with ebony. I've got plenty of ebony, so things. All of these are now. Let's see who we've got while we're here. Pick it. Yes, all right. Settle down. Wooden bed. 8 gears. Have I got any gears? I've only got 1. Oh, hang on. I bet I know where I can find some though. Bet you've got some stashed in your loo, haven't you? Yes, you have. Have you got 2? Oh, you've only got 1. Okay, well, we'll buy that one. You never know, there might be another one. Not bothered about stitches and stuff. Blasting powder, he's got 6. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'll have those, just because. But yeah, I did manage to finally get the last cell door, so we are now in a state of completeness for the guest quarters. So I can carry on with the evil villain lair over there. I've got some plans coming out for that one, and I'm not entirely sure how they're going to work, but we'll give them a try. Right, I would like to drop off you, keep those 2 together, get rid of that. I need a wooden bed. The recipe for that is straw, is hay, linen. Let's have a look then. Hay. I need those. I need oak boards. That's what I need. I need 6 oak boards. Did I get them? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Linen. Just box standard, please. I think I only need the 1, don't I? And then I just need to go and cut some grass. Right, let me go and get that done. I'll be back in a second. Alright, we've got them. So that should give me everything we need to make 1 more of those, which will become a decorative bed. Now, QP's decorative beds are not perfect. They are a single block, for starters, so you sleep on the block you're on and you hover above it, so we do need to think about that. I'm just going to escape. I'm going to control, actually, get out the sleepy animation. I'm the only person online, so that's not a problem. But, oh God, if I can get myself in there. So we're going to be doing a taller bed is going to be a full block high, which, oh, hello, did I don't recall doing that. The sleep chopping. Imagine if that was a thing that you woke up in the middle of the night and just took an axe to your house. That would be terrifying. So, I need basically to be at that height, which if I were to place a... Can I get you if I do you that way around? What happens if I do you that way around? Interesting. Doesn't want to rotate its orientation. Question. Can I rotate it with a wrench? Well, we can check that down here, can't we? If it works, we can do it. If it doesn't... So that's the same orientation as before. I love the new wrench model, by the way. No. Okay. Can I rotate you with a have I got a chisel now? What have I done with my chisel? I've got a chisel there, but... No. Oh, this is going to be an interesting problem then, isn't it? If then I'm laying that way. Okay, I don't want to lay that way. Didn't want to do that either. Alright, let me put you away. Let's fix that. Grab these. I'm going to have to replan my bedroom. I'm going to actually have to have the bed facing in because of that. That's going to be annoying. So there's no sleep style, only places half a bed, so it's up to you to let you sleep for hours a day. How do you force it to... I think I'm going to have to put the bed like in the middle of the room. That's not a problem, it's just going to change my plans a little bit. Let me get rid of those. We don't need those at all. I do need that floor to stay put though. Okay, well, anyway, this is the shape of the bed. It's round. And if I put the bed here, then it will be... So what we need to do is we need to basically decide on how thick the mattress is going to be. How... There you are, thank you. So if we bring this all the way up, so that's going to be the height of it, and then we'll probably do something around the back edge as a kind of a headboard or something, or maybe not. Maybe I'll just do it as a round bed in the middle with some pillows at one end and obviously not pillows at the other end. But where do we want this to be? Because I'd like a nice thick chunky. I'm a great believer in the therapeutic benefits of sleeping. It's probably one of my favourite places in the world. Bed. I love bed. As I've got older, I've realised the therapeutic value of naps. Naps are something that we should never abandon as children. We should insist, and then we could go entirely through secondary school and college and university having a pre-approved nap time. I just think it needs to happen. We need to make it happen now. So let me get some chiseling done here. Now, what do I want to make the actual bed frame out of? Well, the bed frame I want to be ebony, stripped ebony to be precise, just because we can. So we can just bring all of this all the way up for now. And I'll leave the layer on the bottom for the time being, just to so if I'm putting this in the middle here, maybe I can get away with a light at that side. Let's try something then. Let's take you and we'll place you. How about I think on 3, maybe 4. Maybe we'll place you on 4, like that. And then we can place you. I've just broke you up with my bow, I know. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we can give you a bit of rotatings. That will work, and then that gives me space here where I put that board in, maybe to put in a small fireplace like that. Or, in fact, in the middle of the floor here, so with the chimney going straight up, some kind of freestanding fireplace in the middle of the bedroom. Maybe, I don't know. I'm gonna have to play with this a little bit, I think. So what we'll do is we'll just go and dispose of these cleanly. Where they will despawn. If only that happened in nature, eh? And now we can start playing with this bed model. 4x4, so I need you. I'll get my pantograph actually, I should be able to rotate you and flip. And then it's just a matter of this one here, which we need to fill in. I'm just going to do a little bit of digging, a little bit of work to get this sorted and get the basics in place, and then I shall be back in a second. Alright, so I've got this. And these bits here are going to be the bed bit. Now I've done these too deep, so we are going to we're going to take out that layer there, because that's the duvet, which means that in terms of the mattress we're going to be there, and then we're going to do something up here with these as well, but we're also going to be putting pillows on, so you know you're not going to be hovering over that, but you will be hovering a bit over this. So that's the kind of the thought, and then as I say, some kind of headboard arrangement up here, which will probably come out into. Actually, no, we'll be alright. The headboard will come out. We've got plenty of space, haven't we? Oh, no, it'll be in the glass on this one. There'll be a little bit. That's fine. We can work it. We can work with that. 1, 2. I need to make sure I am. There we go. Yeah. And I'm not doing all of the blocks, I am just doing the bits that I have to do, because remember we are going to rotate and faff around with this lot. So that, and that will all have some of this going on, and we'll be painting at this level for the time. Oh, why? You're supposed to just paint, not place. Flip textures. Ooh, did not know that was a thing. Doesn't matter. Well, we'll just stick all of this in here for now. I can sort these out bits later, because we're going to take this out and drape it so it looks like a duvet is, you know, not perfect. I'm going to give it a little bit of a few wrinkle in places as well, because obviously a perfectly flat duvet is an impossibility. And of course it had to be purple because me. So yeah, I mean that was inevitable, I'm afraid. Oops, hello. But first things first, let's get the actual shape of these on and done, and then we'll worry about the draping and everything, because I want this is all very square edged at the moment. It's all very flat. So again, more of the same. I'll be back with you in a second. Alright, I'm not 100% happy with the pillars. The headboard I quite like. That's thing, and that bit at the back there does actually integrate with the glass, so it's yeah, it's all good. We're still a room, which is even better. And now I'm just putting in these bits. So the duvet hangs over the edge of the block, so I'm just having to pop a little bit of packed dirt. I'm probably going to rename all of these, and I'm just going to call them bed. I don't need to, because I'm not going to put them in the workshop or anything. It has been asked that in one of the comments that I actually try and put my shelving design up for download. I am not entirely sure how to do that. I do, in my admin, with my admin hat on, have access to World Edit. I don't have access to World Edit with my player head on. So I could, in theory, World Edit export them as schematics. That would be one option. However, I'm not at all entirely sure, and I must have a word with QP at some point to see whether this is something that is doable within the chisel mod. Obviously we do have our portfolio, but I'm not entirely sure where that's saved, or if I were to take the file, whether it is shareable. So I will look at that, but right now in all honesty, I don't know. So let's take you out and you out. So those are where the bed blocks live, and then we'll take you and you, and we'll pop you in there and you in there, and that is our bed. And in theory, if I can I get my viewpoint to change? I can. In theory, I should be able to get a screenshot of that. And look, it works. We can actually sleep on that bed. It doesn't look crazy. Let me get back into there and get that back. So that gives us the bed. It's a massive, great big bed. We do need some furniture in here. We need some rugs and stuff like that. I may need to actually chisel the rugs because of this overhang here. But but I'm happy enough with that, and I'm going to, as I said, I'm going to see that's all packed dirt at the moment, and I'd like you to be I'd like it to be bed, and if I hit I think I can get away with backspace. It's delete is my stop recording key. Bed. But I'm going to have to do that for all of this, which is a pain. I'll probably not bother. So let us just clear out these bits of building block and start thinking about what else we need in here. We also do need to get our wardrobes in here, and I need to think about the wet room. So yeah, I need to probably drop off my chisel and then go and get rid of some of these items, which I'd normally go and put in the bin, but I can't because we don't have a working bin right now. So we'll litter instead. Right, let me have a think what I need to do. Some of the stuff I want to try and do with vanilla items, that's the other thing. So I'm going to move this out of the way. We'll just pop you there for now, although that's probably going to be where some furniture is going to go because it's an obvious place for some furniture. Do I think I can get away with a small fire in here? Or do I do it here? I mean, it could go on that wall. That might work. Okay, yeah, I think that will work. Let's move you over there then. I also need some bedside tables. We need some like wardrobes, art and stuff. So first things first, fireplace. Back in a moment. Okay, well, hang on, a little bit of a lag spike there. The fireplace is in. I have got this chiseled chimney top, which is going to be... Oh, I need to make you into a decorative. Okay, hang on a second. I'll just start there going, why are you smoking? It's because I'd not done that yet. Boop and boop. So now we've got another chimney sticking out the top of the roof there. In here, I need a little bit of grass, and a little bit of firewood. Over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, and technically speaking, I probably need a torch up there as well, although it doesn't really fit with the aesthetic. But we have chiseled in a little fireplace, which we can light using one of our torches. I normally have one around on my person somewhere. And because this is a room, that should kind of make sense. So now what else? Carpets, furniture, decorations. I am going to go and have a look at what I have got and see what we can get hold of. But starting to come together as a room, I think. Yeah, back in a moment. Alright, well, here's the bedroom. I'm happy with this. I think anymore it'll get a bit cluttered. I think maybe you could possibly get away with a small table here, possibly a larger dressing table there, and I may copy these tables from down here. Maybe something like that. Possibly with a drawer for the dressing table, and then without a drawer for, you know, other bits. Could even go and copy this coffee table a bit, for example, and put some of that in, you know, just either side, make it two long rather than 3. That might work. I mean, one of the benefits of chisel is you can reuse stuff, so that's a thing. This is going to be a shorter episode than usual, but seems to be much longer with the amount of chiseling I've done. But I'm really happy with this bed, and the simple fact that I can just come in and sleep the night away with a chest on my back, which definitely looks weird, but yeah, happy with that big modern bed. The rugs I could probably chisel my own and do better, but at least we can orient them. The wrench, which allows you to reorient things, doesn't actually. The stuff QP was showing off how you can do it to move this stuff around, and the best you can manage is a rotation. There is not oh, actually there is. Okay, for that one, so we can move it north, offset, north, south, up, down. So I could. All right, I'll let him off. It definitely works for that one. Did not work for that, however. I think that's because it probably works this one differently. That is furniture. That is furniture. So, yeah, there's definitely things you can't reorient, but things you can. That has got potentially some uses which I've got in mind, but I need to double check. So presumably, therefore, I can move you that way so you're not quite so central. That's interesting. I mean, it's subtle, but I think I quite like that. That's a useful thing. So if you ever want to play around with your clutter blocks, that is the beastie for the job. However, right now it is not the beastie for the job. It is the beastie to be put back on the floor there. And I think we're going to call this episode an episode. I did harvest all my gears. Oh, I also had some books. I got another table. Oh, sorry, I just... have I got another table? Table. I've got that kind. I don't want that kind. I wanted a... that doesn't really fit. No, they can go in. Any room in my house is just chock-a-block with books. I'm just a natural reading addict. It's what I am. Yeah. So I've been through. In fact, we've had some traders already in again, so they've already been in since I did that. But we got anybody with anything worthwhile? What are you? A treasure hunter. You might actually have something worthwhile, but then you might not. No, you don't. You rubbish. And well, we have this visitor here, but you are a clothing merchant. You've got some woolly boots. We could put some more boots down, but that's about it. Oh well. Anyway, on that note, we're going to call this one an episode. Next episode will be the Resident Archive. I'm not entirely sure exactly how many. I think there could be, it's anywhere between 3 and 7 of us going. So that will be a giggle, all being well. And until next time, thank you very much for watching, guys. I will see you soon. Bye for now.